Hello, I'm Vincent Chinaya. I'm here once again to take you on this journey of what I have been doing for some time right now. So, here's an automation I built on make.com. So, in this automation, what is happening here is that I create is for a digital marketing firm, and I created two folders first of all because it's for posting online. It's for automatic posting. So I created two folders. You have the created folder and then the publish folder. Now let's get started. Now what the trigger is that it watches for a new download, a new created record, a new created file on the Google Drive. After it creates, it gets downloaded as a second module, and then here I created a router. The first router is for video files, the second router is for audio files, the third router is for images. So right now in the video files, I used a filter to filter by MP4, the video file, different types of video files. When it gets to that, it passes it, then it gets transcribed. And when it gets transcribed, a record is created in Airtable and then captioned by ChatGPT. That's the second ChatGPT module, and then the second one creates an image based on the caption this first one is creating. So after that, after it creates the caption, then the next one is that the after the image, then it's updated in our table. So now the second route, which is for audio files, MP3, and everything about audio, the ones. So here, after it passes here and it gets filtered and ensure that it's for audio, there's transcription. It gets transcribed by our OpenAI. When it gets transcribed by OpenAI, a record is created in Airtable, and then after a record is created in Airtable, there's caption. So just the same thing that is happening in this first one, in this first route, that's what is happening here. Then it gets to create a caption. After it creates a caption, then the next one, it creates an image following the caption that was created here, and after that the next thing is that it gets updated back in our A table. Now this third route, what this third route does is just an image route, so it's straight to the point. There is no need for creating another image. So as soon as it gets transcribed right here, from transcription, the next module is that after transcription, the next module is going to create a caption and then gets updated. It creates the record direct inside each table. So there is no need after transcription create a record and then back to OpenAI. Just this one is just straightforward because it's an image, so there is no need for the whole thing. Just transcribe and then create an image and then post, update, create a record. So this is for our first automation on Make. Right now, I'm going to take you to our Airtable database so that you can see what's happening here. So here in this Airtable database, we have all the fields that we need. And so as soon as there is a particular thing here in the data status, in the status, so in the created status, as soon as the list changes to approved, because after this whole thing is uploaded there, my boss is supposed to see it and then know what is everything is okay. So as soon as the status changes to approved and the post date is not empty, including the ID, it's going to be scheduled using huge site. So when the post is scheduled in the huge site, it comes back to update our Airtable record. So after updating our Airtable record, this is the end of this automation on Airtable. I created this automation for scheduling on Airtable. So now back to the third automation. This is second automation in Make. Here, it's the trigger is that it watches for the Airtable, and then there's a filter. Once the post date is not empty and the status is published, then it picks up the second module is that it picks up the file from the Airtable, and then it checks the Airtable and everything is as we said. It picks up the file from the Google Drive, which is the created Google Drive, then and it pushes it now to the published Google Drive. So this is what this one is all about. So it's just all about making sure that everything on Airtable is done, and then after that, if you watch everything is done, just pick up from the created folder now to the published folder of our Google Drive. As I said from the beginning, I have two folders, so this is what is happening here. Excuse me, and then that is that for this. Then we have after this, I'm going to try it out so you can see what it looks like. Okay, right now I've uploaded some files here, so I want to show you what I'm doing. So this is I've uploaded some files here, I've created some files. Now let's run this automation, and here we go. It started. It has started running. Sorry, it's going to take some time, but let's just see what goes, what happens, the magic how it gets to happen. How amazing this automation is, especially if you're a business owner who is too busy to post on social media. And maybe you are into a lot of things, maybe a digital marketer, maybe a coach, maybe a small business owner. So right now, the first one is done. The second one is one that we're waiting. The middle one, that is the audio file. We're waiting for the video file is going, and voila, everything is done. And then right now here we are on a table. Here is our files. This is the magic. Here is our files. As you can see, this is the image generated by OpenAI for the video, and here is the one generated for the audio. And as you can see, this is for the images, the photo one, which does not have any much of a stress in that one. And right now I'm changing to post date. I'm going to add a post date. Let's see. So because remember automation here in Airtable says the post date must not be empty. So right now let's change the status to approved. Yes, it's going to be on approved, and that is it. And then remember our filter says let the post be on, and if the platform is Facebook and Facebook, LinkedIn, then it should go out. But if it's not, there shouldn't be any action taken. So here we are on the automation, and the automation has already run. As you can see, this first one is only on LinkedIn, so that is why it has not been published yet. But this second one, the other ones were on Facebook and LinkedIn, and here we are. All been published. Yes, it's all been published. Here we are, all of them. All of the ones that needs to be published. Here they are. So it's been published, and we have this. Oh, this is so sweet. This is so nice. I love this automation because this is more like value. When you talk about automation, you talk about value. It brings the value, it creates the value, it gives to the client. And here is a great value for someone who is looking for value, who is looking to leverage AI. So now let's try to run the second automation and see what is going to happen. How this our files already in the created folder. So let's run this automation and see how the magic how it's going to play right now. So let's go back and run. Mm. We're going to run right now, and here okay it's watching, and everything is going, it's dictated to, and here we go. So here let's check the second folder. This is the first folder. As you can see, it has removed the two. And now let's check the second folder for the other ones. Here's the published folder, and here we have the two files which have been published already. So this is it. So thank you so very much for having me. And if you're looking to build something like this, go ahead and hit me a DM, and let's do business so that you can have your time, you can be more efficient, you can have your leads coming in, you can have your work going without much of a stress. Thank you once again. I remain Essential C. Thank you. Hello, I'm Vincent Shah.